Hi, this is Denise Kennedy for UCB Ireland, and I'm joined in studio today with the Breakfast Show presenter Ger O'Reilly, and we're going to talk about the exciting topic of running. Thank you for joining us today, Ger. It's nice to have you with us.
Great to be with you, Denise.
You're very welcome. So, right, we're going to talk about running, but first of all, I'd like to know, how long have you been working in UCB and what brought you here?
Well, in September, I'll be on the Breakfast Show for 5 years. I was involved before that doing a show just on Saturday nights. So I've been here over 5 years anyway so far, and the Lord just led me here, and it's been a wonderful experience so far and a true blessing to me.
That's great. Yeah, I've listened to some of your breakfast shows. They've been really encouraging, so thanks very much. Okay, so running is our topic today. How long have you been running, and why have you such a love for marathons?
I started running when I was at the tender age of 20, and that's over 30 years ago now, so I'm giving my age away. But I actually found running when I found the Lord. And, I just love to get out in the fresh air. The Lord has given us a wonderful ability just to be able to run. I'm not a natural runner, but I just love being out for a couple of hours and you're with the Lord and you hear the birds singing, and keeping fit is not a bad thing to be doing as well. Fair enough, running marathons is a little bit mad. You don't have to run marathons to keep fit, but I just enjoy the challenge.
Wow, that's great. How many marathons have you done to date then?
I've run 25 marathons to date. I've done London, Paris, Rome, lots around Ireland and Dublin, and I haven't given up just yet.
Well done. Okay, so let's connect your love for running and your love for UCB Ireland, and tell us what exciting events are happening later on in June.
Well, in just over a few weeks from now, I'll be taking part in the Waterford Viking Marathon, and that's on Saturday the 27th. And I'm doing it in aid of UCB Ireland. UCB Ireland is a listener-supported Christian radio station, and we need support from our listeners to keep the lights on here. And we want to expand the work of UCB Ireland so that more people will know and hear about the good news about Jesus Christ. There are some vital pieces of equipment we need, and we need some funding. So we're looking for the support of our listeners to support me and sponsor me in this marathon.
Yeah, that sounds great. So how are you preparing at the moment for the marathon?
I'm knee deep in training. At the moment, I'm up to, 2.5 hours running, which is heading for 17, 18 miles. This weekend now I'll be doing 30k. Well, that's the plan so far. And I'm doing quite well. I mean, it's like preparing for anything. You never feel as if you've done enough. And there's a sort of a trick between doing too much and doing too little, or maybe even peaking too quick, where there's a couple of weeks and I just have to keep it going. And as long as I get in the miles, I'll manage to crawl around. But it doesn't matter how many marathons you've done. The marathon itself is a huge task. And at this stage now, I don't really care about the time. It's getting from A to B, from the start to finish. And I know if I keep running, I can do it in maybe 3.5, 4 hours, which is quite respectable, really.
Yeah. So really, between now and then, as Ger gets ready for the marathon, we will be keeping you updated and letting the listeners know how they can get involved in sponsoring Ger as he does this amazing marathon for UCB Ireland. So keep an eye on our social media sites, our Twitter page, Instagram and Facebook page, and we will be letting you know very shortly of all the amazing ways that you can get involved in sponsoring this amazing guy as he does an amazing race for UCB Ireland. Thanks, Ger, so much for coming into studio today.
No problem, Denise.
Thank you.